All right, hello and welcome to another episode of the Baylor Dynasty. I didn't watch the fourth quarter of this, but Jesus Christ, look at the intensity of what was going on in this game. Man, I missed a really good fourth quarter. And look, 75-yard touchdown pass with 9 seconds left. Oh my God, and they went for 2. They tried to win it. Dude, I love that. I love that addition because normally they just kick the PAT, but they were like, fuck it. No, let's go and win that thing. And oh my God, what a comeback. What a way to play. I mean, they must have thrown a pick or something in here, but it looks like it was intense. Gabriel throwing 3 picks. How many times did he get sacked? 3 times. Okay, it's not terrible, but 415 yards. He threw the ball 45 times. God. Miller Moss sacked 4 times. Yeah, dude. Team stats. You see that 5-5-5. You see the direction. Dude, this is a hell of a game. Chaos was 2 point away from happening. I did end up watching this, I think. It looks like I did anyway. It's not that it really matters, but Wisconsin got a good win. I don't think I was even watching it. It was just basically when I say I'm watching it, I'm saying that it's going through an 11-minute quarter type sim where I'm going physically in the game and letting these AIs hash it out with each other. And yeah, I mean, damn. Now, the most important thing is finding out what's going to happen here. Do we sneak up to the top, or do we finish second, or do we finish third? I think that we're about to find out here shortly. Okay, so with the 14-team playoff that we're going to do, I hope everything's running well. You're going to see my desktop for a second. Don't worry about all that. Just go out there and play. Just focus on yourself. We don't need to create a new one. This is the Dynasty tool, in the description for you guys, but this is what we're going to do, the 14-team playoff. I think you gotta set the bracket. So we have to skip this week, obviously, and load into the next one. And then we're gonna use the website to get the true rankings if we can. I hope so. That way everything gets to where it needs to be. The fact that Oregon lost the game like that, I mean, I'm just kind of curious to see what the committee has to say about LSU winning that. Does that make Oregon move down to 15? Because they did win. And does that move LSU now up to 14? I don't know. But here we go. This is basically the most important part is right here. Who wins Heisman and who's in? We're in, obviously, and that's going to be the title of this video. This video is basically going to be, or episode is going to be us playing the playoff game. But we're going to look at the bracket first, and we're going to look at the past bracket for last year, so you kind of have an understanding. Oh, we're level 16. Here we go, dude. Does Richard Reese sneak to the top off of this? Oh, he finished second. Damn, that's tough, but it was expected. I mean, good for him. I mean, he had a hell of a season anyway. He's a sophomore, but Richard Reese came close, much closer than last year. Good for him. And as you can see, Ollie Gordon actually, remember, was the only returning Heisman member from last year. He still showed up at least 4th, but obviously wasn't a threat at all. Looks like we won that award. That's great. We're not going to add that. I want another award. Richard Reese. I want another award. I've won 3 awards so far. Nice. So obviously this would be the BCS. It looks like we moved up to 2 in this, of course. But I'm thinking we're more like 3 or 4. But right now, a pretty important thing is probably us getting more points for the offseason. I mean, yeah, this isn't going to really help us because, dude, we just wait till next year. Right now, we need to have the maximum 15,000. That way we can take the most out of recruiting for, obviously, what we got going on. Yeah, go black. Obviously, I want to show you guys the stats so you can look at the passing records. And you can see we are 4th in the country, which is really good. Agent Cajun says 5th. That guy is probably going to the portal. I would keep a heads up for that guy. He's definitely going to be in that portal. Rushing, you're second. Good for Richard Reese. Despite having, those 2 off weeks, he still... those 2 off weeks are probably the only thing that cost him, is not getting that ball in that one game against K-State. That probably cost him Heisman, actually, which is really sad. Jackson Jr. is the number 1 wide receiver in the country. He was flirting with second for a couple weeks, and then he dropped all the way to 7th and then 14th. Well, he's just reclaimed himself in a matter of a couple weeks, and now he is the number 1 wide receiver in the country. Congratulations to him and what he's got going on. Now, obviously, tackles-wise, I'm pretty... Wilson getting that is clutch, but we're typically top all the time anyway. Not to like flex, but I just think there's something weird about the sim. They don't really award tackles that well. Now, this guy, Marshall, I completely was sleeping on him. This guy, Marshall, is a stud. What year is he? Is he a senior? Because he has, dude, what year is he? Dude, he had 12 sacks. He's a junior. 79 overall. Just casually doing that. Good for him. And interceptions leader. Looks like a Wisconsin dude is actually leading the country in 8 interceptions. We just couldn't really get up there. I mean, we're still 27th, don't get me wrong, but yeah. And then 54 yarders, the longest this year for kicking. So that's pretty cool. We'll go ahead and take a look at the rankings. Hopefully that works out for us. Okay, so this is realistic. We moved up to 4. So we just moved up 1. USC is the only undefeated team. Georgia just dropped 1. Clemson, and now Baylor. So we are in a really good spot. We deserve to be above Oklahoma for sure. I mean, we beat them. But now we are really good in terms of seeding. We'll be playing the number 13 team, I believe. You got Utah. Dude, Utah just, I don't know. There's something about them right now. Wisconsin, Kansas stayed. Basically, everyone stayed. LSU. Okay, so LSU actually moved up to 13. They took over South Carolina off of that win. And they actually... Oh, okay, so they have Oregon actually down after losing that one. They gave Michigan the top spot there. So they must have played or something. Michigan must have won the game. And then you just kind of see the rest of the rankings, which don't even matter, to be real. And I don't mean that in like a disrespectful way to all these team members. I mean, if I were down there, it would matter to me. So, but in this 14-team playoff, that's it. I think they got it right this year. I like it. Obviously, it's, a computer-generated thing, but hey, it's Ryan's computer-generated thing. So I think he got this right. The 14-team playoff system is really good. I know a lot of SEC teams are in there. Like you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that's realistic because take a look, right? It's what people don't ever want to talk about because they get happy feet when they start talking and looking at the true statistics. Like someone from the American would probably be like, why aren't we in there? Or someone from the ACC, why aren't we in there? Why isn't there multiple of us? Well, I mean, take a look at your record. This is a combined record in there. And take a look at this record. SEC is killing. The Big 12 is dominating too. And the Pac-12 seems to be doing well. The Big 10 seems to be doing well. You're doing all right, but you're clearly not as elite. And then you look at anyone else who wants to speak, 8-41. If you even think you can get in there, come on. Like you don't have a strong record, And so looking at the teams in here, it's just no question. This is what the reality is. There should be 6 teams that are in the SEC in the 14-team playoff because it's so fucking powerful. Come on. All right, so this is last year's playoff bracket that we had for those maybe tuning in for the first time. So you can see, okay, so Oregon's out. Georgia's in again. LSU's in again. Ohio State's out. North Carolina's out. Washington's out. So that's just 4 teams already from that left side. And then Texas is out, so that's 5. Make that 5. That's from one side. You got Oregon State's out, K-State's out, Bama's out, Notre Dame is out, right? And then Boise State is out. That's 10 new teams in the playoff this year, which is absolutely incredible. You know, you just look at the scores, you look at the, you know, the focus. That Boise State team was probably the only team in there to start, not counting the scores, but to start that maybe didn't deserve to be in there, but was. That's why we made the conference change. They ended up, you know, being at least in the conference championship. So that's good for them. They've proven themselves. I think Oregon State's like 2-10 this year, or like something really bad. So they completely fell off the map, unfortunately. And they were actually a really good team with DJ, believe it or not. DJ is not that good in real life, unfortunately, or he just needs. He was good at Oregon State, but he just is. He's a very specific system quarterback, and so he's good in the sim though. So good for him. All right, so here's the bracket, and here's what we're dealing with this year. We'll start from my left, so it'll be our left. It doesn't even matter. Just look to the left side of the screen. Damn it. You got Wisconsin at Ole Miss. That's going to be actually a pretty good game. It'd be kind of interesting to see who comes out of that game. You got Oklahoma against Florida. That'll be interesting. And then you got us down there. Baylor, we play LSU, who is hot right now on a 5-game winning streak, just won the SEC chip. That's going to be a game. If we're lucky to get out of that one, and Oklahoma's just as lucky, then it looks like a matchup is set up again, and we'll be able to play against them. West Virginia and Kansas play. Isn't this kind of cool how this manifested? Think about this for a second. Kansas is playing West Virginia now. Think about that. That means there was a world in which we got to play West Virginia, and so did Kansas. So that game between Baylor and Kansas, think about it. It was just going to be a rematch or just a setup for a new matchup where both of us, all three of us, got a chance to play each other. Isn't that kind of cool? I like it. Whoever wins that game, those got to go to Georgia. It's kind of scary. Utah, Kentucky. That should be actually kind of an interesting game because that Kentucky team is pretty good. But I don't know much about Utah. Clemson and South Carolina. That should be a scrappy game. Basically whoever wins that ends up going there. This one's kind of interesting. I have no idea how this is going to go. I mean, USC could lose at any moment, and Georgia's human. They've already lost once, right? Yeah, what a path. I mean, just taking a look at this is going to be a really, really, really interesting game, and just overall bracket. Now, I do want to say that I am really happy that it's the 14 best teams in there, because this looks like any team could possibly make it and win it. I mean, yeah, there's a number of 3-loss teams, but we know these 3-loss teams are pretty good, right? And I also just want to be thankful that I'm included in this bracket. I didn't expect myself to be the 4th in terms of placement, especially after that 8-5 season where we weren't even sniffing the playoff. We were just more so just trying to get a bowl game, and we weren't even able to be ranked, if you remember that. This year is the year that we first got ranked, and so that was really cool off of that win against Oregon. So I'm really excited for us to get involved, get in this game, see kind of what we got drawn up. Hopefully we can do pretty well. I'm not going to get happy feet, especially in the playoff. I've won the playoff, not on camera, but I've won the playoff like probably good 5-6 times. So I'm used to the intensity of these games. However, I have lost the playoff quite a bit too. I'm going to do something actually, and I know that you're going to see my desktop again. We can look at history, and you can look at the playoff history. This is a playoff history of what I was involved in at one point. Obviously, it's changing as we progress, but luckily, this was on a different dynasty that I had. And so I was Western Michigan, and it took us a number of years. As you can see, it was 2020, maybe, or I don't know what was going on there in terms of year, but you can kind of see the final score here. I'm not going to really zoom in, or I might zoom in on the edit, but you can kind of see the year and stuff that people were having. I was doing an 18-team playoff back then, so we obviously beat Ohio State. Ohio State actually ended up being one of our rivals in this dynasty because they would just keep beating us. We ended up winning against Georgia, beating an undefeated Georgia, and we beat USC, which is kind of interesting, and we ended up being the champions. It did take a number of years for us to get to that playoff. And then Georgia ended up winning it the next year. We ended up getting in the playoff again, but we lost to Ohio State, and we were a 2-loss team. And so that was interesting, and you can kind of see the teams that were in there. You see Georgia clearly won that one that year. But it's just kind of cool to kind of look back and see, okay, this is the dynasty that I was running for so many years. I think this is the year that I had made a change to Arizona State. Yep. We ended up getting absolutely embarrassed against Ohio State. Ohio State dropped 65 on us, and it was really, really bad. As you can see, Michigan ended up winning that year. We did get revenge the following year, though, against Ohio State. We ended up killing them in the championship game, and we finished undefeated. We killed Syracuse. Syracuse was a dynasty in this one where they were just unstoppable. However, we were able to take care of them there. Obviously, Ohio State had some stuff going on, with Texas A&M being a 3rd seed for once. Normally, Texas A&M starts hot, and then they fall off. Texas ended up winning this next year. We got to there, and then Miami beat us. We ended up dropping 60 again on Syracuse, and Ohio State ended up losing the first round. We ended up back-to-back champions in the following 2 years, so that was pretty cool. Obviously, now it looks a lot better. Hey, look at that Baylor team. But they ended up getting smoked, it looks like. But it is, yeah, I mean, we ended up beating Michigan by 10. Looks like we beat Georgia by 10. We won by 7, and we ended up winning and stuff. But you kind of get the gist of it, and then we ended up going back, winning against Georgia. Nebraska actually got in there, got in the playoff. Yeah, that's right. They got in that playoff. I don't remember if I was giving created quarterbacks out in this dynasty. Sometimes I do that just to spice things up. Auburn actually got one time. Northern Illinois, believe it or not, they were actually a very scary team. I actually remember this game as they were down, I think they were down a ton. They did one of the craziest comebacks I've ever seen in a sim, ever. They came back, they were down like 30. I'm not kidding. They were down like 30, and they won the game. Just played extremely tremendous football. Now, of course, they ended up getting humbled against Auburn, which then went on to beat us. So we were in the championship game, just couldn't win it. And then obviously the last year that I was able to play before this dynasty just started glitching and freezing, we were the top seed. We ended up losing to Oklahoma State. That was tough. Oklahoma State actually went to the chip that year, and Ohio State ended up winning. So you kind of see what I'm talking about in terms of the rivalry between Ohio State and us. Obviously, we're going to have our own rivalry, and right now it's looking like K-State. K-State's the first one for sure. I mean, pretty obvious, and then I don't know, maybe there's someone else. We talk about the playoff rival too. There may be a playoff rival that comes into play. We were fairly consistent, though, in that dynasty at Arizona State. Used quarterbacks. I didn't create any quarterback, like setting them 99 overall or anything like that. Didn't do anything like that. These were legitimate players that were a part of a really good program and stuff. So, but yeah, we'll basically get ready to get in the game and get ready to go. Yeah, but as you can see in that Arizona State dynasty to the right, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of a story here. I'm sorry. Forgive me on taking so long to get actually into the game. But all of this is very important, and honestly, it's all part of the dynasty anyway. You know, the dynasty is not just about playing games, it's about the collective of the dynasty and what makes the experience so good. And the main reason why I don't play College Football 25, because a lot of this shit is not in College Football 25. With this dynasty, it actually gave birth to this channel, believe it or not. So I was very demoralized and honestly pretty depressed when this dynasty ended up starting to freeze. There was nothing I could do. Obviously, as you could see, we're in 2028. So I started in 13, made it all the way to 28. I've done this before where I've started in 13 and I was in 2045 and then I started having issues. Well, in this dynasty, I started having issues a lot earlier than expected. What was so great about it was demoralizing at first, but it created that mindset for myself to go and make a new dynasty, which I didn't want to do. I wanted nothing to do with the game after this shit happened. I was like, I'm done with this game. Now, luckily, College Football 25 was starting to come out, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just play that, right? And I was really excited. Obviously, the hype for the game was incredible. There was no one saying anything bad. That probably should have been my mental cue to be a little bit concerned, but I still don't regret my decision to buy the game. Obviously, I could have gotten a full refund had I been truly pissed, but I felt like giving that money to the universe and, more importantly, EA. Those fuckers, they just got my money. Unfortunately, that game had a huge heaviness. I'm really one that can pick up on like energies, and there was a huge heaviness on that game. Like something wasn't right. Now a lot of people play that game and love that game. Now, to each their own, but I just know that there are so many aspects missing in the dynasty that make a dynasty. Now, a lot of people are just like, well, just play the game, right? Well, if you just play the game, you'll be fine. But I like the graphics on there, but it plays, I have nothing really against Madden, but I just miss this concept. The game of College Football 25, you know, being a disappointment and a letdown for me anyway, kind of contributed to the birth of this dynasty. But in order for that to happen, I mean, this Arizona State dynasty had to freeze. And so I had to feel that emotion, which was not the best, in order to really give birth to this one. Because I wasn't planning on doing any type of channel with Arizona State. I wasn't planning on doing anything with College Football 25 because I don't have the what's it called thing. I can't record on Xbox and stuff. I don't have that adapter or whatever. Wasn't planning on paying for it either. A couple episodes, like probably 10, I had mentioned that I was getting one. Life had other plans and it just didn't show ever. It didn't ship ever, so clearly not meant to do that. I don't remember. I think I deleted the dynasty, but there was a dynasty here that we had that was in, like I said, 2046 or 45 or something like that. So we had gotten pretty far. But yeah, that's the reason why this dynasty even happened. Good to see LSU there. Oh, I'm excited. So obviously, one last thing, and we'll get into the game. 11-minute quarters. That's a good catch, Drin. Great catch. So this is what we're gonna run. It looks really clean, honestly. I'm still trying to figure out what I was gonna say. We're gonna have them run like a silent season. Fuck, what was I gonna say, dude? I just forgot. Oh, it was right there. Now it's gone. Yeah, the way this dynasty and this channel even like gave birth in terms of not the channel per se, but like even counting like Star Rail and stuff, especially for this. And we were taking a break, and when I came back, I took like a 2-month break, and when I came back, that's when that happened. That we had this decision for ourselves that we wanted to do a dynasty like this. I'm really happy that I'm still able to find so much joy in a game that is over a decade old now. And that just goes to show College Football Revamp did a tremendous job transforming this game, basically remastering it. And honestly, it's a game that it's just so beautiful. Looks like there's a couple people, broken collarbone. He might be back. But yeah, it looks like they're pretty elite over there. You just got to go play. I hate that it's raining. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate that. Those helmets look so clean too. I'm not gonna lie. They look clean as fuck. Let's go. Pageantry. I don't even know what pageantry means. But hearing that back in 2005, just with Brad Nessler obsessed over it, or it was like 2012 or something. That shit's just amazing. A rainy day in Baylor, huh? So obviously we're not going to sleep on these boys, not one bit. We're ready to go. These are SEC boys. There we go. We found our formula. We're going to have me out in the flat. Get a little more adjusted, Devin Mitchell. Hopefully the stream is, or not the stream, but this recording is going well. Said I think we really found a good formula for turning down the resolution a little bit, but still maintaining really good quality, which is amazing. It's good to know that there was at least some type of compromise, right? Good to know. Hopefully it's working out. You know, obviously there's not much I can do if it's choppy. I'm just gonna have to let it go at this point. I did my part. Just because I'm so paranoid right now. All right, so unless this has great importance, I'm probably gonna skip this play. I'm just looking to test this one out. Oh, it does have good importance. All right, I checked the recording. Just because I'm being schizo right now and pretty sketched out, it looks pretty good. So, 3rd and 13. Here we go. Let's go play. Damn it! I got burnt. That one's on me. I thought I had... Yeah, he was fast. He was just a fast guy. No point of even trying to have an ego about that. I just got beat. Man, good for them, dude. Okay, so I can't be out there doing anything like that ever again. We got to stay on our guy. We're definitely going to be taking advantage of this early if we can. Good job, Cameron. Now I'm definitely keeping that because I love that first down sound. Oh my, Nick Thomas. Oh, you gotta seal that block. We're out there. Come on, man. Seal the block. We had an opportunity. Maybe not for 6 per se, but we definitely had an opportunity there. What's going on? Down into the phone call. Jackson. Jackson. Oh, he had it. What the? Dude. Oh, no question we're going for it. That upsets me a little bit because we know we have a situation. I like Reese right now in this. I thought he had it. I thought he had the lane. Oh, fumble that. Look faster. I mean, you got tight ends outrunning linebackers. That's an issue. You got to do something about these boys before we get in a world of hurt. Nice. Drop 50. Roberts, stay. Crowd, where are you? Need you. No, look. Where is the crowd? The crowd sounds so quiet. I'm trying. Oh, that just gets so far under my skin. You talk about the speed aspect. I'm able to get there, I promise, with faster speed. That's open. So is that. Too many things are open right now. Yep, I lost that one. My God, they're just fast. These boys are fast. Whoops, I'm not supposed to return this. It doesn't matter. I'll just go ahead and do that. Did the game freeze? Well then. Oh, God. We are gifted with another chance. Oh, my God. So the game froze. The game froze. We were down 14. Thank you. That's all I could say. I need another chance with these boys again. Sorry, they're fast. I'm ready for them now. Typically, you get pretty pissed about the game freezing because it freezes at weird times. But you know what? You see the guidance. I made I did a different thing that I never do, which is pressing A on a kickoff return. It froze then. It's almost like I was just meant to do that. Now let's go out there and let's play a better game. I trust in us. Dude, that's actually crazy. This is the first time in this dynasty that we have been faced with something like that, with the game freezing. That's a gift. But also, I don't even think there's really anything to be upset about, if I'm being real. We're going to do an all black this time. We're not fucking around. We're ready to go. Honestly, you know, I like to think this is maybe a second chance, especially guidance from up above. Maybe there's something bigger planned here. It's sunny now, so it's a whole different game. Let's go out there and play better ball. Maybe the rain was telling us it's going to be a demoralizing game. Now it's sunny, and now we go play. So it's just going to be a slightly longer episode. I'll show the big plays of me getting killed. That way you guys know the context of what's going on, how important this is for us to have this back. I'm not going to lie to you. I was not respecting these guys as much as I should have. They're ready to go. Better game, better ideas. Starts there. Wait, Dylan Sampson? That's the dude from Tennessee. That's the Tennessee running back. Broke a record at Tennessee for rushing touchdowns. Dude, that crowd's getting loud. I thought we were at home. My goodness. We're at home. The crowd's getting... Whoa, look at LSU's turnout over there on that left side. Yeah, they came to play. It is the playoff after all. Get him. Rip that ball out. Oh, I'm so grateful. Let's go fucking kill him. Let's get him. Ready. Let me QB contain. It's typically what... It's all up to you. You. Dude, someone put him down. Dude, oh my God. That boy's ready to play. My God, dude, what's going on with us? Right now, we look like inferior beings, and we need to change that. Why not hand it off to him again? Jesus. Yes, we're seeing highlights of some guy's feet. I'm not really into feet like that. There's so much going on right now. We need to go play. These are the bright lights right now, and right now, we're acting like they're blinding us. Go play. Go get them. So they were pressing, but not this time. Looks like not on this play anymore. Just get Nick Thomas to settle in. He'll be all right. It's all right. You got those jitters. I get that. Honestly, I got no clue what to run against these guys. Good block. Way to pancake him. Okay, let's go. I love it. I love everything about it. I love a run here. Dude. My God. You can't play like we're lesser, though. You see the 4-4-4 on the screen. We can't play like we're lesser. We got to go out there and remember who we are. CA. It's too late. Thomas is rattled. He is scared right now. I get it. He's a true freshman out there. Can you really blame him? Right now, a simple Sark screen should be able to help us as long as they're not playing man coverage. I like Jackson out there too. If he can get off of that immediately, pass it to him. They're just back there. There's nothing we can do. We had a matchup. We had the situation. They just simply played it better. I didn't think it would be that bad, though. I thought I placed it pretty decent, but instead it's a 20-yard putt. And it's Sampson going for 16. This guy's going to have 200 on the ground if we don't stop him. We got to go out there and play. Do I need to call timeout? Right now, these boys are just ready to go no matter what. Doesn't matter if it's sunny or rainy. They're ready to go. I'm trying. Like I said, Kevin Mitchell, I can't start blaming our team for what's going on. I need to go play. I got to take my ego out of it. I need to focus now. We're getting lucky here. Look at that crowd. It's into it now. Okay, come on. I'm getting there. Yeah. Almost a big play. Same result. We're down 14. Now, what do we do here? So basically, everything remains the same. It's the first quarter, down 14 again. Basically, life's saying, hey, don't think you're getting away from this deficit. You still got to go play it. Just because it froze. Hey, we gave you guidance. We gave you an opportunity. But just understand there's something greater at play here. Go play. Yep, we're looking for matchups. Right now, I'm not seeing much of anything. My God, dude, hold your block. I'm out there. Dude, that's a great run nonetheless. But we got to hold our block in such a key moment of the game. Get out there. We're not going out of this game that easy. We're going to be scrappy. Let's go. First down. Win that. Win that. Come on. Go, Cameron. Stiff arm him. Good. Great run. Doesn't matter, it's 4. Dude, come on, man. Richard Reese is gonna, he's out, he's down. That was just meant to be there. I got Cameron on the outside. What happened to Jackson? Get in front of it. Yeah, at least got in front of it. No need for a pick. Let's see. Can we? Okay, let's kick this field goal then. Did our best. Did it? Well, I hope Richard Reese is all right. It'd be so devastating to go down like that, man. Yes! Finally, dude, it's been weeks. That's what we like to see. Way to get involved there. Go play. Pitch and catch. Let's go. Go. Yes. Fuck. They were blocking 2 yards downfield already. That fast. What's the point of that route? If that's the main route, what's the point of it if they're going to be blocking 2 yards downfield already? That actually pisses me off a little bit. Good job, Burton. Dude, every time they just play up. Why? Stop that. Please. Actually. No. No. Baldwin. It's your time. I want to see a run actually up. Yep. Good luck. Go. Go. Damn it, dude. That's got to go to the end zone. Not there. Why is it... No, I mean end zone. I mean like clear out there. That's my bad. I got to position that. What am I doing? I'm playing so poor right now. I'm rattled. I want in the big stage fucking dictate everything. We've had opportunities, but we're trying to force shit. We just need to execute one step at a time. Honestly, that quarter ending is probably the best case scenario for us because that was a nightmare. It's kind of similar to Connor Wegman. Kind of looks like we're trying to be too much, and all we have to do is just be ourselves. We don't need to be someone else. We already have the role. We already have the number and the position. All we have to do is just go. It's like these SEC boys are like infecting us with this validity sort of thing where we have to have this validity. Let's just play. Let's turn around this game. Let's come back. Out. Don't quit on yourself, Adrian. Don't get down. I know we got burnt once again. It was like that highlight reel. Good job. Way to not give up. I do apologize for myself. That nightmare happened again. But we got that. He's down. We got the ball out. But, hey, it's a good lesson for us, even because it's down. He's down. He's down. Don't get down on yourself. I know it's tough. Good for them. We can't afford to be playing like that. They're going deep every time in that area. Our zone has to be guarded. We've been able to do that, and we got away with it in the Big 12 all year. But we can't do that here. Completely on me. That's my zone. Once again, you're getting killed. That's a great catch. We are getting absolutely embarrassed out there. Sorry, Nick. Nothing there. No one's open. Good to see Richard Reese back in the game, making the impact. Trying to. These DNs are just block shedding perfectly. It's just perfect for them. I mean, look, their two-star players just happen to be on the fucking defensive front. So hard to run against these guys. They're guarding everything perfect. This is way different than that West Virginia team. That West Virginia team, you basically are just gift wrapped everything you could ever want. But unfortunately in this one, you got to go earn it. Yep. That was the wrong read, but we got lucky. That's our star player. But that was the wrong read. And let me show you why. I'm going to be realistic with myself because we're not going to get away with that every time. This is the right read. Look. That's the right read. Okay, when did we release the ball? Well, I don't know. Actually, it probably was the right read. In the moment, it looked like the wrong read. I can't be getting down on myself. I can't be doing that to myself. Not the type of conversation I want to be having. We won. We made a good play. Now go get that ball. Let's go get that ball. Those guys are playing great. Respect to LSU, but we need to come back. I got the running back. Great fucking reads, dude. Ball's out. We got it. Is that out truly? It is. Let's go. One play at a time, one step at a time. We don't fucking quit. Good shit, Richard. Situations there, I like it. Question is, does it happen? It does. Are we in? Do we stay in bounds? I feel like Kirby Smart right now. I'm just like, did I stay in bounds there? Now, okay, that's the thing. I am. Okay. That's the thing, though. Why couldn't I have done that a couple plays ago when I threw that pick? Why? You know, I just have a lot of questions, really, for this whole thing. But hey, we're in this. Go get him. Rip that ball out. Let's go play with some courage. Caleb Jackson. Wait a second. Yeah, that's right. Caleb Jackson, right? This is like, dude, I am so sorry. I've not thought about this. Caleb Jackson. This guy who fucking won Heisman. This should be a hell of a game. You talk about the battle between Heisman candidates. Where is he? Wait, or was he the one that won Heisman? I don't even remember. You're telling me a backup running back won Heisman? Or no, he finished third. He wasn't the one that won. The Oklahoma guy won, I think, right? But still, dude, what is that about? How is he third? This Sampson guy is crazy. You're telling me he didn't get... I don't know where to go. I don't understand this at all. How did a backup running back finish third in Heisman? I get maybe he was injured, but really? Was he? I'd like to see the stats after this game if I can. If I even have the courage to. They're calling timeouts. I was going to start calling mine. So they should start passing it. I need to maintain my zone. Or just somewhere else. Yes, that's where that was going. Great recognition. Great. If we can stop them inbounds, that'd be great. Or out of bounds would be great. Better. But we'll call timeout if we need to. Let's go. Come on. He had numbers. He had just whatever he wanted was just available to him. Come on, I'm there. I knew it was the route. I knew it. I had it under control. I may not be that fast, but I know I have that under control. I just got to get there. I gotta get there. Oh man, I love it. I love it is what I'm trying to say. Come on. Watch deep, Adrian, play your zone. Remember, that's your biggest priority. And then we go and help others. I don't even know where to be. This guy's clearly, Hudson Card is a pocket passer. That much is clear. So we don't have to worry about him, really. It's wide open. Come on, stop with this booth review. You know he caught it. Dude, look out. He has 2 feet in. That's not my zone. I would understand if it was trying to be, 22 seconds, get to the 40-yard line, or just, I can fair catch it. All right, 40-yard line it is. Inferior shit. We need to go play. Go make a play. If you can, go make a play. That's not getting picked. it's at. Let's go. Let's get in field goal range. They really wanted us to just fucking give up and quit. I don't like that. Call a timeout anyway. Give the boys some rest. Let's go. Come on. You can tap with this. I'm not. I want to go play. Let's get in the end zone. Let's go. Star player. How does he not have a star near his name? Boys, don't quit. And they wanted us to run that bitch. Whoops. Timeout. I'm supposed to sim that. Good thing we had a timeout ready. Otherwise, I'd have to miss it. Ugly half. Ugly. We're within a touchdown, man. We go play. Just go play. We're still in it, as we should be. We have been fighting deficit after deficit. Kind of reminds me of a Florida State team, honestly, in terms of what we got drawn up. But we don't quit. Back when Jameis Winston, back in, what was it, 2014 or something like that? Maybe 2015 or something. I don't know. But all right, luckily we get the ball, and that's good news for us. We need that right now. Kicking that ball off was a great decision. We'll get 54, getting to the second level. I'm going to go by play type here. I want to see different plays. That's the thing that sucks with Ask Coach. Coach just gets obsessed with calling the same fucking plays. Come on, man. We can make something happen there. Go for it on fourth. I know we're at our own 30. Go for it. If we need to. Now let's go. Wait till we have favorable matchups. It looks like we do. Love it. Go. My bad, X. I'm going to look to Y, though. Like I said, it's always the same plays. I might have to start looking at a play type. What type of defense are they running? I hate that read because that read is so deceiving. I have to hand the ball off, but it's so inferior because he's only going to gain like 5 or 2. My bad. It's some type of movement here on this third down. I don't like asking. You know what? I'm not asking Coach. Not right now. We need to go play. Dude, he doesn't ever like call like weak flood, I feel like, or something different. Like, I don't want to be that type that just spams stick all the time. But at the same time, it's like that's my favorite play in the playbook, and it keeps popping up. I feel like they just do that based on what you like to call is the ass coach. Get 94, please. Richardson looks so slow. He looks inferior right now. He needs to go play. What did he do? I like us calling maybe a screenplay, but it has to be one of those smart ones. Can it work this time? They're bringing a safety, which means they're in man coverage, more than likely. We're going to flip the side. Dude, you win that. Come on, hold that block. Oh, man, this is physicality. Is Richard Reese getting the ball? Yep. We're giving him the ball there. I have no idea where to go. Maybe keep that, but that could have been extremely unfavorable for us. Not entirely sure how to go about that one. Yep. I like this bubble screen as long as Gifford can get out in space. Yes, great blocking. That's the way you run a screen. Look at that. Johnson. That was beautiful. It's a tie ball game now. We came to play, too. We came to play. I would normally look at the replay, but unfortunately, I've had 2 different segments of this recording that is in the 40s right now. And this is the third that could be just as much. So this episode is going to be hilariously long. All right, here we we're playing with a different animal. Is that their quarterback? Hudson Card is injured. Hold on. Let me take a look here. Let me take a look. This is what we wanted to happen last week. Who do they got? Nussmeier. Can't trust that guy. And then they have Collins, a freshman that's 84 overall. That means they got either a gem or a 5-star. Well, it wouldn't have been a 5-star. We would have gotten it. It's an extreme gem. They just found an extreme gem that isn't in the top 10. Maybe an 84 overall could have been a 4-star or something. Come on! He's out. Wait, he was injured. Now he's out, right? He was injured. Dude, they just ignore certain injuries with quarterbacks, I swear. Come on, rip that ball out. Dude, what's going on there? He was literally grabbed. Dude, you go. How is he not injured? You just said, oh, no, this is too important. Which I honestly fuck with. What is going on there? How did I not get that tackle? This is the first time Caleb Jackson, I feel like, just saw the field and he just runs for 6. That's why he's Heisman. That's why he's up for Heisman. How? That's some actual BS. You know it. I would understand myself. You know what? That's what it is. That's payback. You know when? For that last time that we had that big play where we got that pick with Bobby. That's what it is. Go! Dude, this play is magical. That's what the play, or that's what that situation was, though. It makes sense. All right, I get it. I understand. Cameron saw you. Look at how calm and composed Nick Thomas is, making a simple pass. Oh, I hate these setup plays. They always set me up. Cameron or Gifford. Gifford stepping up. I like this guy. He's got a promising future for us. When the man gets in the rotation a little bit more, it should be pretty good for him. I think he's positioned like 5th because obviously he's not on the field right now. Damn it, I want to run to that outside, and then they just got that guy right there. Oh, my bad. I want to pass that ball, man. Can I pass? Whatever. Dude, just call him. Call it. Let's go. Let him go. Dude. Richard Reese is getting absolutely clamped. It is ugly. This is the situation right here. You got Baldwin on the outside. Nothing's happening. Yep, I like it. I like Gifford running a slant here. It's all Cameron. Go. Damn it. It's all Nick Thomas. Pick up the first slide. Oh, dude. Baldwin's out on an island by himself. Got it. Dude, no. You know that doesn't make sense. Come on, dude. He is in open field. We have a good situation there. I don't care if he's SEC, All-American, whatever he happens to be. Dude, Nick Thomas in this playoff, he's lowering his shoulder. He's done with the BS. Look at this. You weren't. Dude, this is an emotional game. I love every second of it. Go get him. Rip that ball out. Get that crowd into it. Where are you, crowd? Come on. It's a good, great game. Great game. Worth the popcorn for sure. Dude, what a hell of a game. My God, dude. What a fucking fight. Dude, these guys are great. And so are we. Look at that, dude. That's a highlight play that will probably live within my soul of Nick Thomas lowering his shoulder, wanting it more than that safety, putting him on his ass. Fuck, dude. Rip that. Yes. That was great. Great to make the attempt. Why is he standing in him like that? Pick that ball off. Jenkins. Good heads-up defense. They saw something upstairs. It almost led to a pick. Damn it. 4th and 1. But they're going for it. This is a huge game, a huge moment. They're absolutely going to stay on the field here for this. What, they're reviewing for the first down? What the hell they got? Dude, these SEC boys are getting everything reviewed. Everything. I don't think I've ever seen this where they... kind of looks like it's a first down. I'm not going to lie.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Wow. I had no idea you could just fucking challenge shit like that. You're telling me the committee or just the reviewing crew took a look at that? They never do that shit. I'm sorry, I had to leave him on an island alone because I saw that situation going on there. What's going on here? What is that? I've never seen that before where they reviewed. Yeah, 4th and 1 looked a little sketch. They normally have 4th and inches. Yes! Finally we got to him. It was like Robert's day. Good shit. That's the thing. We have to... I feel like we have to consistently send like 4... Because these guys, he's making quick reads. You can't really just send pressure when he's being so smart. Dude, there's no way. What am I, dude, it's like everything that I tried to put in there meant nothing. Oh my God, they're in a goal line. Get up there. I'm there. They're going back out. He has so much time. Get after him. Dude. What are you doing? That's QB containing. You know QB contain means contain him and go for him, but he's just sitting in the pocket. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that ever again. What type of player QB contains, knows that no one's getting home, and doesn't do anything about it? That's a 5-star catch in that pass. Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if I can show it, but it kind of reminds me of that Nick Saban. Hold on. I'm not going to lie to you. That situation with that QB contain kind of reminded me of the reaction that Nick Saban had in that one game. I think it was against LSU on a punt. That the dude like thought it hit someone and he tried to dive for the ball and it fumbled and he's just fucking freaking out. That's that type of energy that I got right now, because that doesn't make any sense. When you are QB containing, I have to take this time. What's the point of a QB contain if you're just going to sit there? I get it. Eventually, the point of a QB contain is eventually you become a rusher, especially because you are analyzing the quarterback. The quarterback's just get him. Go get him. It shouldn't be me as a safety drop it back 25 yards back behind to go and be like, dude, someone's got to go get him because everyone's guarded. Right? It's great. We got to stop him. We have a guy QB containing. It's perfect. Run after him. What are we doing? That touchdown is on that dude. I need to go and perhaps, if I can, go and look back at that play, find out who that is, because, the front office wants to have a talk with that guy. See, I get the emotion that ride through this, and I get the fact that maybe I'm being a little too emotional, but that type of play is a situation that should never happen. Okay, maybe he doesn't get home. Maybe he doesn't win that. I get that. Maybe, Card is elusive. Good shit, Baldwin. But that's what I'm trying to say. Maybe he's elusive. Maybe he, can't get that, that situation to work out. That's fine. But put some effort into it. You're seeing your brother struggling and not getting anything. Gifford's been a star when it comes to this screen. We gotta, throw it away. Wait for me to, it's almost like a read option in the air, where you just can't throw that just to throw it. I don't know. That's probably the play this year that has pissed me off the most, if I'm being real. I have never, really, I've had emotion, don't get me wrong, but never like that. Nick Thomas in open space. I don't know how he fooled anyone. Good job. Way to respond. Now, can we get this PAT? I'm starting to get nervous on these. Okay. Good. How is he doing? 4 rushes, 60 yards. Well, no wonder he got close to winning Heisman. He just had, just the best touches as a backup running back you could ever imagine, to the point where he's a backup running back and he's the star. We need to get that ball out. We need to take the lead here. We got a 3rd and 6 situation. Can we make a play? These out routes always are killing us, dude. Come on, man. But it's a 3rd and 6. That's a critical situation. All he has to do is wait for a simple out route to happen and manifest, and he's fine. What's going on here? Dude, he shouldn't be breaking that many tackles with the same broken tackle animation. Come on, man. It's getting too late in the game for this shit. We need to get a stop. Oh, yeah, okay, that's Jackson. I was going to say, Samson got a star randomly. Whoever's QB containing, go after him. Come on, I'm there. I need speed. It's just a growing. Look at the fucking total yardage. Dude. We can't continue to keep fighting these guys if they're just keep fucking doing that. Where's the safety at? What's going on? These guys are just casually taking a couple sips like it's nothing. Go play. We can't go down like this. It'd either be A or it'd be B. Or no one. Oh my, Nick Thomas is elusive. That's his longest rush of the season, I'm pretty sure. Congratulations to him. Look at this. Boom. That's no juke. That's just execution. It just goes to show how elusive an open field can be. B, I'm sorry, I got you. Oh, Baldwin, you got blockers. Yeah, I was going to say, we need to burn all their timeouts. We're going to start running the ball. Run the ball, do something, but we need to get in the end zone more importantly. Obviously, there's no time to get complacent. I'm just saying their timeouts need to go. Win the line of scrimmage. Win the line of scrimmage. If we get in the end zone, great. Do it. End zone. Touchdown. Now it's scary because these guys got to make the PAT. We're doing everything we can. All right. They have 1:27 and 1 timeout. That's more than enough time for these guys. Even the AIs in this case. This is Mitchell's time. This is it. I can feel it. This is our time. Had an ugly game. Kevin Mitchell, come on. If you have any heart in this, make this happen now. Yes! 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 That boy! Oh my God, did he catch it? All right, it doesn't end here. Go play. That's all right. That's all right. We have 3 timeouts. We're going to go ahead and run that ball. We're not looking to get complacent. I feel a smile coming to my head. I need ourselves dialed in here. This is about that game against K-State that I want to have a chance to do something more with. No need to no-huddle this. Take your time. We're going to run this. I trust in our kicker. He showed up that one game. And right now, what we're going to do is we're going to let the clock run down. I mean, if we can get in the end zone, great. But right now, I'm going to do something like this. We're going to have plenty of time on that board. Don't get me wrong. And we'll no-huddle this. We'll no-huddle this. But if we don't like the scenario, if we don't like the situation and we can't get out of it, call timeout. We have all these timeouts, and we're good. That wasn't even me who called that. But all right, preferably get down the middle. This is where, like, positioning does matter. I like us calling a timeout at 2. Call a timeout at 2. We're right down the middle. I mean, all we have to do is just shoot it down the middle. We're down 21-0. That's how you fucking play. That's how you play. That's how you play. I believe we were down 21-0. Sorry if we weren't. a lot of emotion. It was definitely 14 at least. That's how you fucking play. My dude, and you talk, look at Nick Thomas, threw for 422 yards. True freshman. SEC ball. That was probably the game of the year for us. That shit was intense. And you think about that game freezing. Think about the rainy day that we had earlier. Telling you, man. The gift. The gift. Instead of being pissed about the game freezing. Instead of being angry about, oh, why is the game freezing? This is bullshit. I'm trying to record. We said no. There's a bigger message here. You heard it. It's on recording. You heard it already. If you're following this channel, you're seeing beauty. And to anyone in the future watching this, you're seeing beauty and probably the reason why you came here. Magic. You're seeing execution. These guys were up 21-0 on us. That is execution. Looked like the game was lost if anyone's watching. Looks like it's just like, that's where a lot of people just quit. We didn't. We fought. We fought and we were down a touchdown at half. Good for us. Then we won the fucking third quarter. Great. Now it's a tie ball game. Now they just had that one step above us. But what did we do? Fucking Kevin Mitchell. He came through in the clutch on, dude, think about the beauty of it. We've been talking about that post route all year long. That's where he makes a play, the post route. Good for him. Good for Nick Thomas, too. He played a fucking incredible game. Good for him. Dude, Hudson Card's good quarterback. Let's take a look at there. We're going to take a little bit more time during this playoff. We're going to give credits where credit is due. Even if that score was like 52-17, we're still going to take a look at all this from both sides. But, I mean, dude, Samson, dude, he came in. Dude, oh my God, he's a sophomore. He's going to be, like, he's going to be elite. Wait, hold on, I'm sorry. Oh, Samson's only a junior, so he might even transfer. But Richard Reese, obviously not the best day. He still had 100 yards on the ground. He still did. 25 attempts took him to do, but hey, that's all right. How about Nick Thomas with that 40-yard rush? Longest rush of his young career. Talk about Cameron getting involved. You talk about Gifford's impact, too, on those screens. Baldwin, Jackson, our edge receivers doing what they needed to do. Yes, they had little catches, but oh my God, as seniors, they better be going to the draft. Both of them. They're both great receivers. We take a look at their receiving core. You got Chris Hilton Jr., a junior, but he had 10 receptions, killing us. A senior going out great. Obviously, it's not what he wants to hear, but that's okay. Let's start with their side. Obviously, they had a number of, like, just pretty solid. Everyone was making a play, you know. Not really going to talk much about them. It doesn't look like much was happening. But, you know, damn. We had 2 picks. My God. We had 2 picks. Congratulations. Man, I'm so proud of us. We looked inferior much of the game, but we made 2 very important plays, and that's all we need to know. Congratulations to us and what we had drawn up. Team stats, I mean, defensive coordinators are not going to want to look at this one. We had 600 yards of offense. Excuse me, that is awful. How about our third down percentage? And theirs. Dude, third downs were not a problem this game at all. The red zone was an issue. We had that one field goal that didn't work out for us. That was tough. You talk about my emotion during that time too, where I was feeling like just you could tell, like anyone watching could tell, like the game was getting to me and everything. And we continue to battle though, continue to identify and make a play. I'm going to let that highlight go where we were talking about that guy who was trying to QB contain. We're going to let that go. We're just going to continue forward. And now's my time to watch the 5 other games. So this is going to take quite a bit of time. Maybe editing is a little bit quicker because I don't need to really show that. I'll show that on the next episode, the result. This episode might come out quick. Everything else is still going to take a little bit of time. Watching 5 games, and I like to watch all of them, it just takes some time. So we just kind of got to let that go. Obviously, this episode is probably over an hour for sure. It was a great one. Very high intensity and stuff, but it was very necessary to show everything that we did. It's just going to be very lengthy. I'm just so proud of us. We're alive. We made it to the next round, which means we may be playing Oklahoma if they can win that game, of course. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. It was a great one. Very, very high intensity. The emotion was everywhere. And it was great. Honestly, I'm not one, like I said, to go for views and whatnot, but I can't lie. This channel does deserve some recognition. I don't like having recognition because it leads me to kind of focus on a distraction, which is societal recognition or validity or validation. That's not really what I'm here for. But this is the type of episode, though, and the type of Dynasty and the type of channel that does deserve it. I only say that because I have to be real with myself. This is incredible. What we're doing here is incredible. View is a view, and it's great. And I'd rather let this still maintain my true mindset, which is I'm looking to do this so a couple years down the road, when I'm in my 30s, 40s, whatever, I'm 24 right now, about to turn 25 this month actually, but you know, when I'm in my 30s, 40s, I'm able to look back on this and watch this and be like, oh, that's when I was a kid, you know, when I was going out there to play, you know. So yeah, it's TMD, that man Drin. Enjoy y'all night. See ya.